Hi there everyone. Now, I'm sure that many of you that have watched my videos before have already noticed that there's been a significant decrease in the audio quality. Well, that is because my microphone here, my Audio Technica lavalier microphone, crapped out on me a few days ago. So because of that, I've had to order another microphone online, and because I'm in a rural town, it could take a few weeks before the microphone gets here. So instead of just sitting here twiddling my thumbs waiting for the microphone to arrive, I've decided to just keep going with what I have. And what I'm currently using to record the audio is a little Philips voice recorder thing that unfortunately is nowhere near as good as what I was using before. So I do apologize for this, and hopefully we can get back to decent audio quality very quickly. So now that that's all out of the way, hello and welcome to this video where I'm going to be talking about my first impressions of OnePunch-Man. Out of all the shows I was interested in this season, I decided to leave this anime till last because admittedly, I'm not the biggest fan of comedy anime. However, the hype around this show has been overwhelming, so I decided to give it a watch anyway. The story is about Saitama, a superhero who defeats his enemies with one punch. And that's it. There's nothing much more to the story than that. Now there is this plotline with this villainous organisation that's sending out all these monsters, but honestly, this anime is just about Saitama punching things. And this is totally fine. This type of show doesn't really need a complex story. Now, being that this is a comedy anime, your opinion on the show is going to be based very heavily on how much you like the jokes. Because of this, I wasn't quite sure where my opinion was going to fall at first, since I didn't laugh that many times in the first few minutes. However, then this kid with this really massive chin came into the picture and I started laughing hysterically. I ended up absolutely loving the humour here, and I was consistently laughing all the way through. I have heard a few people say that the humour begins to fall off as the show goes on, but at the point where I'm at, which is the end of episode 3, the humour is still holding up really well. I also really love Saitama as a character. He is very overconfident. He's usually completely unfazed by all the crap that's going on around him. He has also stated that his overwhelming strength has caused him to become extremely bored, which explains his deadpan demeanour. And his deadpan reactions to all the craziness that's happening around him is part of the reason why I found this show so hilarious. Saitama also has a robot apprentice called Genos. He is a likeable character, but at this point, it seems like he's mainly there to make Saitama look stronger by comparison. He also acts as a way to make the action scenes longer, since when Saitama starts fighting, everything usually ends pretty quickly. I also feel they need to mention the amazing enemy variety here. I mean, in the first episode alone, we get like 5 different enemy types. Even though the action scenes are usually pretty short, the enemy variety keeps the show from getting boring. Now, I said in my previous video that Comet Lucifer was the best looking show of the season, and I think I might have to take that back now. The visuals in OnePunch-Man are amazing. Everything's drawn really well, the animation's fantastic, and they use a ton of different art styles to great effect. The final thing I'll mention is that even though the show is mostly just simple fun, there are a few moments of character depth here as well. Saitama states multiple times that being a powerful superhero has its costs, since he's had trouble feeling his emotions for some time. The scene where Genos is explaining his backstory is also very touching in parts, even though it's mostly played up for laughs. These scenes were pretty rare, but when one did pop up, it was always a pleasant surprise. I am so glad I gave OnePunch-Man a chance, and I recommend that everybody who hasn't watched the show already give it a chance as well. So anyway, thank you very much to everybody who watched this video. If you have any feedback, feel free to leave a comment. If you like this video and want to see more, feel free to subscribe as well. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.